What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill, dog. When I look at that fight card for this weekend, to be honest with you, it ain't a bad card. And college football and stuff ain't gonna be on, so they'll make they'll make a little money. But I just didn't think Bud would turn into a bully. Bud is actually, regardless of how a lot of us feel as far as him or Spence or the way he went about negotiating this fight. The one thing that's a fact, the boy can fight. He a damn good. He a great fighter. He got good footwork, some of the best feet in boxing right now. But that's why I can't understand. Okay, you're not gonna fight Spence. Why don't you at least get one of these guys who deserve a shot? One of these guys over here that deserve a shot too. Avanesian, not a, he not a garbage fighter, but he done lost to Lamont Peterson, who Spence stopped, and he got knocked out by a Mean Machine, who Crawford stopped. So that kind of lets you know how this fight gonna go. And I just think Bud is just he's too good of a fighter to be constantly fighting dudes that's a level or so up under him, and he been doing this a lot, man. Now, some dudes can get hurt now, fighting dudes when that ain't on their level. What if Wood get pissed off and really turn up on him in there? He can't handle that. This shit for real, and Bud just going out here picking dudes that he know he can beat up. Who wouldn't be undefeated if that's how you gonna fight? And like I said, I respect him. I respect the part about the money. I respect the part about whatever going on in negotiations. But all I'm saying is, if you only gonna fight once a year, you only gonna fight once a year. Just disrespectful to get a fan some shit like this. When we all know it's just a matter of when you gonna get them up out of there. Or if you just gonna play with them all night, man. Folks work for a lot of people out here working for their motherfucking money, man. That's disrespecting the people that's out here working hard, and jacking they scratch off on something like this. I wanna buy the fight, but it's just hard to when you know the outcome already. And it's a lot of guys, some of these brothers over here that deserve a shot. Wow, and you always do this. Just look at the guys he fought since he been welterweight champion. Kovalevskis, Horn, what's the boy name? Benavidez, Amir Khan, got pissed cause you had to fight Sean, your own friend, don't want to help him make no money. You know, you know, I mean, and I'm just calling it what it is. There's too many dudes over here. If you gonna do that, then pick one of these guys over here and do it like that. I just don't get this guy, man. Before, you remember he used to say, I don't pick the guys, the promoter pick them. Whoop, whoop, okay, well, you pick this. And Bob Arum was on record saying you wouldn't fight nobody. Well, it's obvious now, and I just feel like he a bully. I didn't think he was. And I still, like I said, he seemed like a good young family man, outside of the ring. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what got him rocking like he rocking. But from where I'm sitting at, and I know a lot of other guys who know what they watching. Come on, bud, when you gonna fight somebody? When you gonna fight somebody? But if you notice, whenever he ain't fighting, he wanna talk real names, Charlo, Spence, and all that. But when he fight, it ain't never that. And I think he just using people's name for leverage. He ain't gonna fight none of them dudes. He ain't even trying to really. I don't think. He rather get Floyd on that a little bit too now. Ever since the I don't know what the Paul brother kind of gave it to him a little bit, and now he picking up little dudes, being a bully too, beating up dudes, man. It's real. I mean, you know, and that goes to show you people don't. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame in a lot of these cats no more. You know, they showing you. They don't. You know, they just want to beat up people. That ain't no fight. That ain't no fight when you know you finna win before you even sign the paper. But then every time it's a real fight, look at all this bullshit go on. Every time it's a real fight, it's complicated as hell all of a sudden. But go find somebody that some of the certain dudes can just walk through and watch how easy they make that fight. So it make me don't have no respect, you know, until he, you know, get in here and start fighting real fights. I mean, this is a joke right here. I mean, and his team is treating it like it's a joke, laughing at that dude in the gym, saying we're gonna play with you. I mean, you know, hey man, I like real fighters. That's why I rock with Spence. That's why I like Charlo. That's why I like Big Tay. Well, then again, yeah, I like Deontay. He back, you know. But all this going ahead with these setup fights, basically. Come on, man. I mean, I think this beneath Bud right here, this fight he have, and I've looked at Avanesia record. He decent, but shit, all the real fights he been in there with, he lost. You know, Shane Mosley he beat him, but Shane was 100 years old when he won that fight. You understand? You know, that was just Shane going in there getting a little change property. You know, this shit just got me. I just thought way more of Bud than this. Honestly, like I said, I could understand them not being able to make the Spence fight. I mean, that part can't nobody. You know, that's business. I get it. But this is what you give your fans, something like this, and then make them pay for it too. You know, but that's what you know. That's what it is. What it is, man. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.